Hey friends, this is Eric from Gaming Nexus. I thought I would take a quick look at the Luna UI. I landed in the open beta, not open beta, closed beta, the first wave of the closed beta yesterday. So this is day 2 of the beta. And so I'm going to make a short video kind of taking a look at the UI, and then I am going to have a separate video that looks at gameplay. The reason for this is that I'm in the client right now, and the client blocks the recording of gameplay for some reason, but I found a way around it because you can also play Luna through Chrome, and if you start the gameplay and then hit record, you can work around uh, that restriction. So when you first log into the Luna client, this is what you see here. You got your featured games up at the top. Obviously, they're focusing more on some of the big name games, and there is this ad here for the controller. Um, then continue playing. So these are the games that I was checking out yesterday. If you haven't checked out this abduction game, beautiful. I guess it's by the folks that made Myst. I was not familiar with it, but I checked it out for a few minutes yesterday. Very nice looking. Yeah, so the editor's picks and newly added, all of this is going to be the same stuff because the beta just started yesterday. So that's our home screen here. If you check out the library, this loads the entire selection of games available right now. So it's coming out of the box with 50 games, 10 rows of 5 here. If you take a look, the big guys in here, you've got Control, you've got Grid, Metro is right here. Sonic Mania, the Surge games, but there are also some like really nice indie games in here. The 2 ukuleles. You got Wonder Boy over here. Sexy Brutale is really cool. The whole Steam World collection. I love the Trails of Cold Steel series. Res Infinite is fantastic. There's really I'm hard Indivisible. If you haven't played it, that's worth checking out. Same thing with Iconoclast. I'm hard pressed to find like a game in here that I would call bad. This is a pretty nice selection of games. Of course, a lot of these games are games that we've received free from Twitch Prime or PlayStation Plus or even Stadia. Um, they gave everybody Metro Exodus not too long ago. So maybe not the cutting edge of indies, but nonetheless a nice collection. Playlists. So basically, my playlist is empty. You can take games from your library and kick them into your playlist. It's just like a My List feature on Netflix. The search function is what you would expect it to be, and then you've got your settings here. I'm playing with a wired Xbox One controller that I just plugged into the USB port on my computer. Account information, parental controls. So you can put in a PIN to keep your kids out of games that you feel are inappropriate. This is this guy right here. So no mature games for the 4-year-old. That sort of dealio. Audio and video quality. So I'm running mine on standard right now. So in my house right now, I've got a 4-year-old watching Netflix, a 7-year-old on a Zoom call for school, and my wife is presenting on a Zoom call for her job. And she would be mad pissed off if I screwed up our internet signal by streaming 4K video games. So I'm going to keep it to high def when I'm recording my video. And then, of course, you got your audio controls too. Account linking. So this is where you can link into your Steam account, or I'm sorry, excuse me, your Twitch account. Help and feedback. This is where you can just send in info to Amazon and let them know what you think, what your experience has been like. And interestingly, when you shut down a game, every time it allows you to send feedback. So they are really soliciting people's opinions about it. And then, of course, the legal stuff. So yeah, considering that this is the second day of a beta, I feel like this is an extremely polished product. If you You know, the folks that are into cloud gaming, if you remember what Stadia was like when it actually went into general release, um, you know, it did not have this level of polish. And you know, don't get me wrong, I'm a Stadia guy. I love it. I play it all the time, every day. But I can say definitively that this is a much more polished and finished feeling product in beta than Stadia was upon release. Now that platform has come a long way in the last year. Um, you know, it's in a lot better shape now than it used to be, and it's added all sorts of fun features and stuff. But day one, you know, apples to apples comparison, yeah. So obviously, this is a much different product. We've got, you know, a curated selection of games. It's $5.99 a month. This library is going to change out, and then eventually they're going to add channels like you know, the Ubisoft channel, which is going to get you a wide array of Ubi games. No other channels have really been announced, but and then, of course, those are going to cost, you know, additional subscription fees, and you can probably flip them on and off in your standard Amazon thing. So one more thing I wanted to show, and then this video is going to cut itself off when I actually hit gameplay. But I did want to show what it looks like to load up a game. So we'll just use Control here. So you get you know, you get a little thing, you get some screenshots here. You can like launch right into some Twitch streams if you like. You got a little description, some good information. More games by 505 Games. So I mean, really, this this is really polished, man. You can either add it to playlist here, or you can hit play now. It's not going to cut me off yet. So this is the ad I wanted to show you. Everybody's been yelling online about, oh, it has ads. This is it. This is the one ad I encountered, and it's just while it's connecting to the game, and then as soon as it does, that disappears. And there we go. That's the end of this video because it will just have a blank screen. So I'm going to start a different video for gameplay.